Okay, so you guys have infiltrated the Brimstone Hold. You've made contact with Nepheron, your Arcanoloth contact, who has escorted you uh, to the audience chamber where Prince Niren's lackey Jerazun is currently holding court. As you enter into uh, this great hall, pillars of writhing flame, rotten stone hold up a giant vaulted ceiling, and you see a very bored-looking Efreet sitting on the throne, just kind of tapping his finger on it and staring at the ceiling. And as you enter, uh, uh, Nephron says, Jerazun, you have visitors. He looks over at you and says, all right, what's your business?
Oh, I'm absolutely gonna nudge like Jacques or somebody. That's your
You need to
conversation.
remind everybody
Yeah,
that
cool.
persistence
Yeah,
is
thank you.
dead. And
I know. I literally was just thinking. I have no
Yeah.
proof, but my brain was like, "This. Where's
Look,
persistence?" Oh
it
wait.
fits perfectly because we're like waiting for persistence.
Who's your
Shit, he's
face?
dead. Ah, crap.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello.
Well,
Crap.
your
Hello.
liege.
It is.
So,
Oh, not him.
oh, I thought we
who are you
talked about
referring to
this.
as not him?
You
There's
Are we
should have been
two
want
quicker
two
than
very
that.
good choices for not him.
Tentalis?
Okay.
Are you gonna argue with me now, Jock? We started the presentation.
Minx. No. Shh.
Oh,
Hello,
fine, Jock. Wait, wait.
esteemed patron. We are a group of adventurers here to determine something.
Determine what exactly?
It's a very good question, and I am so glad that you asked that. Eh, Before I continue, however, I am very curious. Why did you not have some sort of performer in this place? You seem to have everything else established, but I notice a lack of music.
That's so
Uh,
good.
I mean, I didn't really see the need for one. I'm something of a musician myself.
You are. I mean, but
That's
surely
right.
as a musician, you would appreciate the fact that more musicians means more music, different perspectives, different rhythms and beats.
Yes, I'm aware of this.
So even then, no other voices, only your own.
Uh,
Look at that.
none that have struck my fancy.
None other stuff. Hmm.
Do
Well,
you think that you stand a chance of engaging my interest?
uh, I suppose my first question would be: do you have a fiddle made of gold?
Uh, no. I have a lyre though, and he'll reach behind his chair and pull out a beautiful lyre carved from precious metals and decorated with carvings of phoenixes.
Very fancy indeed. But you don't have anything to accompany it? Your guards here, they don't play anything? They don't join in? It's hard to have a full on band session with just one instrument, isn't it?
More of a solo act, I think.
Truly. Hmm. Hmm. This isn't really what we came here for, but I'm a little surprised that you have kept to such a relatively simple offering.
Oh,
I mean, one instrument. You are a person of great wealth and power, are you not?
yes, of
And
course.
you employ the one of the sons of Grozny. Were you aware of the orchestra that he built up over the years?
I I think Eric did mention something about that, but I
That
don't really pay very much attention to him. He doesn't say very much that's worth listening to.
Hold on, his name is Eric.
yeah, the other was Grozny Jr. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Uh,
This is Grozny Jr. That's Eric.
it's just one of those things of the acoustics in a place like this. Feels like it's deserving of more than one instrument. That's all. I guess I'm
You
used to
fancy a
those.
duet?
Perhaps a duet. I was
Hmm.
just supposing that one such of your caliber would have trumpets at the very least to announce his presence.
I mean, that's what Neveron is for. He's got a good set of pipes.
Eh, he's good at mimicking trumpets, is he?
No, he just can shout really loud.
That's fair. That's fair. That is a good quality to have in someone announcing your presence.
Are we going to be reaching a point at anytime soon, or
I'm
did you
sorry.
just want to talk shop about music?
Do you not
This is
enjoy a good conversation?
this is really one of those things. Like I said, I came here for a different reason, but I was just struck by the curiosity of such wealth and yet such lack of music. Is all.
Well, there's no lack of music here.
No,
I can make plenty of music. You don't think I can?
I'm just saying I'm not seeing any.
Well, of course you're not seeing it. I guess you're not hearing it either.
Well, this would be the case.
All right, fine. I'll show you. I'll play. This is a little ditty I've been practicing recently, and he's gonna make a performance check.
Is this what's just gonna happen? This is gonna be a battle of the bands or some shit.
He starts plucking out hot cross buns
I love that for
on the
him.
lyre,
Good.
and he looks at you, incredibly proud of himself.
Oh, do we have to fight him?
Don't hurt his feelings.
God. Show him
can't
up. Maybe
believe-
he'll die of embarrassment.
I can't believe we've encountered the fail sons of true genies.
I'm going to float over to Minsk and put my hand on his shoulder, and I'm going to manifest clarity on him. Yeah, I don't gain any strain. Minsk for the next, and this is talent powers have no components, so I don't think this actually is like observable to people. Third, we probably should discuss that.
I mean, all your powers are like
But they're not
psychic,
like, yeah,
right?
they're. So I think that they're all, unless they're incredibly flashy in what they do, which this one isn't. I think they're invisible. But
Yeah,
Minsk,
I would
you
say
have
so.
advantage on attack rolls and ability checks for the next minute.
Okay. First or all?
All for the next minute.
No.
No.
All right. Sounds good to me. I have a curious question at this point. Were you trained to play music by someone who was afraid of you?
Um,
Rude.
Devastating.
I
Back away
mean,
from Minsk.
Good lord.
I was provided with the finest. I've bought myself a fine slave musician to teach me.
Yeah, well, yeah. This would definitely seem to be the problem. Okay. Before we get into it, I would say it is unworthy of one such greatness and eminence as yourself to have a teacher who might have been worried more about their own scales than your scales in this case. I don't suppose you can get your salamanders to get us a couple things, so I might show you a couple tricks to really get your performance sizzling.
Make a persuasion check.
Okie dokie. As soon as this thing decides to roll. Oh my god,
Detention.
beyond 20.
And you have advantage. That's a 25.
Wait,
Yeah.
plus 13?
It hasn't come up much, but Minsk is good at talking.
So he looks at you and he hears your words and he sees your accordion strapped to your back, and he says, "Well, I don't suppose it would hurt if you think they could get something. What would you what do they need to get?"
Um, well, in this case, if we have a lyre and I have an accordion, typically what we would go with, well, this depends. Do you want me to teach them backup with drums and bass, or do we just want to get them to set the stage up so that we can really wow the rest of your staff once you're ready?
I mean, yes, this is a very important artistic decision.
Da.
Um, I think a performer such as me deserves a fine stage.
Well, then you should have these two set about preparing such a thing. Beyond that, won't they be fantastic with pyrotechnics to really jazz up the show?
It's the elemental plane of fire. Everybody here is fantastic with pyrotechnics.
Okay, well, maybe they can find someone good with whatever pyrotechnics is, but with frost, because no one will expect that.
Frostotechnics. It's genius. No one would ever expect that.
Da, exactly.
I'll be the talk of the city of brass.
I love
What the
him.
hell is happening here?
I don't know.
Let a man spin his thread.
Salamanders, you heard the man. Go get me some Frostotechnics.
As fast
they-
as you can.
As fast as you can.
Rhyme it!
Hurry. Maybe that
Run!
that Mirage woman. What was her name? Amphidon Tellus. That's right. She's from the elemental plane of water. I'm sure they've got Frostotechnics there. Go talk to her. I need them immediately. I'll pay any price. Tell her that. And both the salamanders kind of look at each other and just kind of shrug, and walk out the door.
All right.
Bar the door
All right.
again.
Do you close the door?
He's just gonna like Minx will wave his hand for them to kind of like close it, and he's gonna step
Okay.
forward further into the room, and be like, "No, typically the best place for these sorts of what is the word in common? It's like the thing that makes things sound better in parts of the room.
The acoustics. I know this.
The acoustics. Oh, very good. So you definitely have training. I could see there is much promise in you. We just have to fine tune it. Da. It's typically better in the center. And we should probably
Yes.
have everyone fan out around you so that we make sure that we can hear you from all sides to bask in the greatness.
Yes. Everybody should bask in my greatness. Finally,
Oh
someone who
my
recognizes
god.
my genius.
Everyone, you take places wherever
I
you think would
can't.
be most advantageous.
I can't.
I'm obsessed with all of this. What? It looks like Jacques just like sitting crisscross applesauce in front of him.
What else would you want me to be?
Oh, wait.
Minx, can you go ahead and make a deception check for me?
Yes.
Let me gauge.
I'm not as good at these.
Make sure it's just limit
still
gauge. I
have
don't want
advantage,
rising
though.
tide, and I don't want countdown to identity.
It's like, yes, everybody. Place yourselves where you think you might hear my greatness better. All right. It occurs to me, I don't even know your name.
Oh, my name is Minksarev Pevi. I am from the Bolshoi Theater.
Bolshoi. I think that's what Eric said it was called. Might have mispronounced it, though.
Yeah, it's one of those things. But yes, I am known for dancing and performing in many ways. That's why they sent me, the best, to come and have this audience with you.
Of course, only the best for me.
Da, of course, as we have established, only the best.
All right. And he holds his lyre up. He's got his hands. He's ready to play. And he looks at you expectantly, and he says, uh, "Shall we begin?"
Uh, da, I think now is the time to begin.
Okay. So should we roll initiative?
Is that
Yes.
the cue?
I think that's the cue.
Here I thought we were just gonna do it purely with talking.
I
Wow.
do not understand that we're attacking, so I missed my first turn.
Oh no.
Oh, I hit
It's
the
like,
button.
yes,
Oh,
we
here,
are
let
going
me
to trade
try.
lessons for the Book of Vile Darkness. Good.
Okay. I put myself on the tracker, but my score was 16, though I don't know if that matters.
And of course,
Oh,
as discussed last session,
Joy. Joy, a 1.
Oh, I wasn't. I will need to
Uh,
be put on. I didn't have my token selected.
okay. So
as
much for
discussed
1,
last
2,
section,
3,
as
4.
I see Mink start to cast a spell, I down a potion.
Okay. I should note that this is not the prince. If that changes your decision.
Wait,
Nope.
this is not the
And
prince?
Elijah knows this. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
this is
Elijah would have
his.
told you all. This is his biggest head guy, but this isn't the prince. He's in the room behind us.
That's right.
Wait,
Oh, we
I'm
gotta keep
confused
on.
now.
So the prince is Prince Niran, and he's busy right now.
Thur started by saying Prince Niren's flunky about this guy.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
everyone else miss that?
I thought from my brain, I was thinking that was the guy beyond in the sense of like not even here. This
Nope.
isn't the guy who has the book.
This is not
No.
the guy who has the book.
Oh,
You could just talk your way out of this. We can roll back on
This
initiative.
is the guy who has the book's turtle
what?
from Entourage.
Okay. Oh.
However, this guy, as well as the salamanders, is very, very loyal to the prince. So we're not
Yeah.
gonna we are going to have to kill him unless we can just convince him
you
to
are.
leave the whole castle.
I mean, it
Which-
sounds like he's doing a good job of schmoozing him.
Yeah. Isabella,
Uh,
can you actually? Did you roll initiative? It looks like you just rolled insight.
Oh, that was inside. Oh, that's why it didn't show.
Hey, wait, how good was the insight roll? Because you might have figured out we're
10.
attacking.
No,
It was a 10. You
that's
didn't.
why.
You didn't beat
That's why I said I
perception.
didn't know.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. The one thing I'll say is I would cast a different spell because I don't want to waste my whole monster
Yeah.
on this guy. Then.
Yeah. So your characters are well aware that this is like the flunky who's like forced to entertain all of the guests and basically like his secretary, but because he's a big, hot shot, the prince is a big hot shot. This guy is also pretty big by association, but
Hot shot.
yeah, uh, yeah.
Okay.
Good.
I think I am good. I'll start off with this as like a first action instead. Then.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
So
Oh,
that
well.
initiates combat. We roll initiative.
Yes.
He succeeds on the saving throw, so he's only going to take the 13 psychic damage.
Yes.
What does that look like when you psychically lance him?
It basically he rather than his accordion, he pulls out his trumpet, and it just is like a purple beam from the trumpet straight into this guy's face.
Do I get
So-
my surprise potion drinking?
Yeah, you can get your surprise potion drinking
I'm gonna need a save as well then.
from Jerzun. What kind of save?
I'm figuring that out. I'm remembering.
He needs to save for you drinking a potion.
Yes, he does.
Oh, fancy potion.
Because it's not a
Because
potion.
him
It's
drinking
blood.
it is so spooky.
Oh. Right.
I've been hearing this music so much lately. At first I thought, did I just open classic? What the fuck?
I figured that it's molten core, right? So it's appropriate.
That's just generic, like it's what they do in Molten Core, but they use it everywhere.
Okay. Yeah, I've got something more fire specific then.
I mean, that was still fine. It was good music.
It also had the horn in there. I think it was appropriate.
Okay, I'll put it back on for you then. There you go.
That's the tune that starts the battle.
Okay, it's charisma.
Charisma. Okay, he's good at those. So he succeeds. What happens to him?
Nothing.
Okay. He's got a lot of
If he had
chutzpah. He doesn't have a
failed,
lot.
he'd be scared of me.
Okay. So it's Jerazoon's turn first. He managed to beat everybody in initiative, but he's so shocked at this betrayal, he just shouts,
Betrayal.
"Assassins! You've tricked me with your honeyed words! Guards, get back in here! Guards! Guards!" But they're well out of earshot.
Hilarious.
Not back.
And so it is Elijah's turn.
Okay. Well, I have advantage, so we are gonna pop off, hopefully. Okay. So, does that hit?
A 21 will hit, yes.
Cool. He's going
For
to take an
32.
Yeah, he's going to then take an additional 11 necrotic,
Ouch.
and I'm going to crush a soul token to make sure that if he heals, it's going to hurt him.
Okay.
And then we're going to bonus action.
That also hits, so another 14 damage.
Yep.
So Minx just blasts him in the face, and then you immediately stab him in the back.
Good.
Isabella doesn't realize that combat is happening, and so she just
What?
stands there.
Oh,
Uh,
okay, so we're doing this. It's me.
Hey, Burr.
yeah. That puts us at Tenelis.
I should have prepped this action actually. So it usually takes an action to get things out of the bag of holding. So I want I want to dump out 5 skeletons from my bag of holding.
Just on the floor. Okay.
Yeah, then I'll animate them. But since it's from the bag of holding, it takes an action to do that. So it's just,
Okay. You just dump some bones on the floor.
they got some bows and arrows
Jerazune
and
looks
stuff
over
in
at you
there.
and is like, "Hey, what are you doing making a mess? You come into my house, you blast me in the face with the trumpet, you stab me in the back, and now you're making a mess?
The trumpet.
I don't know what offends me more." Yeah, that's what Mink said that
Trump.
it was
Yeah.
a trumpet blast.
Trumpet
Reddit
blast.
shoots him with an arrow. He misses. Doug slaps him on the ass. He misses.
Both those will miss, yeah.
I might have to recover my gauntlets of strength from Doug. I don't know if I'm gonna get much use out of Doug. Oh well, he's my toady. I love him.
Yeah. He's still good to have around.
Yeah, yep.
It's Nephron's turn. He's just going to chuckle and laugh about this whole situation. That puts us at Minx.
Did we ever get through a turn that fast before? Oh wait, we're not through the turn yet.
We're
No,
not.
yeah, we still got 3 more.
Not even through the turn yet.
And Minx has disappeared, so.
I had to ruin the timing. You know what? I'm gonna hideous laughter him just to see if he finds this situation so absurd and amusing I might be able to waste another turn of his.
He does. He thinks it's hilarious.
Well, there you go.
Well,
He does. He's like, he looks around at everybody. He's like, what a silly assassination attempt. It's almost laughable. I will laugh now. Ha 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 ha.
The Mandark laugh.
And then he falls prone. And that's it for Mix.
He falls prone and he is laughing. Okay. Aerith.
Right. Can I'm going to cast. Let's see. Can I do it? Yes. I'm gonna cast Shatter right here.
Okay.
And can I make it sound like cymbals crashing to go with
Yeah, you can.
theme?
With the whole theme. Yeah, you
The
can make it sound like
vibe we
cymbals
have
crashing.
going on.
Con save.
Oof.
He's like, yes, bring on more percussion. What an orchestra. These swords really hurt though. Are you you're just leaving out of the 13?
Yeah.
Okay. 6. So you just take 6
You
damage.
have temp HP to who?
And then Jacques.
Yeah, my turn. Do I get flanking with how?
Yeah,
or
you
is
get
it already
flanking, and
set up?
he's also on the ground.
Oh, perfect.
He's prone because he's laughing so hard.
A 20.
He's dropped his lyre. Yeah, that hits.
All right. That'll be 13 damage there. And then second attack
26 will also hit.
will be 13 damage there, so another 26.
Okay. All right, he takes 26 damage. Top of the round. What is the hideous laughter end condition? I don't remember.
He can make another wisdom throw. And he has
At-
advantage because we've been attacking him. This is it looks like it's after Jacques deals damage to him. He gets to do the free one.
So is it just whenever he takes damage?
Yeah.
At the end of each of his turns, and each time it takes damage. Okay. So he has
Oh.
taken. So since he failed, he has taken 1, 2, 3 instances of damage. So
Correct. So that's
he'll
3
need to
saves he
make
gets to make.
3 saves with his
So
wisdom.
it's likely
One.
that yeah,
Okay,
there you
so
go. On the
for the
very
first
time.
one, he gets up,
Well,
and he's like,
he's no longer under the effects of the spell. He can't get up until it's his turn.
right, that's right. He's still prone. So he stands up, and he says, all right, now time for some pyrotechnics. And he is going to cast Wall of Fire. Let's see.
Oh no.
Is it?
Jack's favorite spell.
I'm trying to remember. It's a 20 feet diameter ring. An ellipse. It's going to be red. So like that. So can he put it? Yeah, he's going to put it like that. So he's going to step here into the middle and then put it all around him. So I need everybody. So Elijah, Jacques, Doug, and Minx to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
DC,
What's the DC?
15. 15.
I guess he could succeed.
Failed that one.
Okay.
Will not be moved.
It's opaque and lasts for the duration. Yeah.
gonna throw out the con save now to see if he survives.
So you're going to take this much damage, halved if you succeeded the dexterity saving throw. Okay,
What's
that
the
should be alive
DC?
then. 15.
Yikes. 1 off with a plus 10.
Yeah. So you're going to take all that damage, and the wall is going to be turned. It's turned inward.
What does that mean? Going
So
towards him is bad.
basically
or
the
escaping
entire
is bad?
the inside of the circle will take automatic damage if you're standing there. So if
Okay.
you're in basically any of these squares, you'll automatically take fire damage when you end your turn.
We'll take
Uh,
half of that.
you take half of that when it first appears from the dexterity save, but from now on, if you've
Okay.
stood in those squares at the end of your
I'll take the
turn,
full.
you'll take the full damage with no saving throw. So basically, if you're stood next to him,
Okay.
there's you'll get.
Basically, if I wish to fight him, I have to be. I have to take
You
fire
have to
damage.
stand in the
Okay.
fire. Yeah, if you're a melee character, you have to stand in the fire.
It's
The
all
wall of
good.
the wall
Years of
of
experience doing that.
That's right. Also, the wall does block line of sight. So if you need to see something in order to affect it, you can't. You have to be inside the wall of fire to get him.
Rude.
But if it's an attack roll, is that just like
That's
disadvantage or something?
disadvantage. Yeah, disadvantage because you can't see the target. Yes. So that is his turn. So it is now Elijah's turn.
Okay, so I don't take the damage to the end of my turn, right?
The end of your turn, yes. So you just made the saving throw for him putting it on you, and you have to leave if you want to avoid damage in the future. Okay, both those will hit. That's going to be 40 damage for the first one,
40 for the first.
and then 12 for the second.
Yep.
Okay, so he needs to make a concentration saving throw. DC 20 for the first one. Okay, and then just DC 10 for the second. All right, he maintains concentration on the wall of fire.
Good for him. That's gonna hit just as hard, 5d8 every time, right?
That's correct, and the next time you won't get a saving throw.
Wait, if I step through it though, do I get a saving throw?
No. So it's turned inward.
Yeah, so I'm saying if I step out and then next turn I step back in, do I get a saving throw as I step in? Or do
No.
I immediately take the damage?
If you enter the wall of fire or end your turn there, then you take the damage.
Okay. So I can avoid damage this turn, step in next turn, and play the back and forth game if I have to.
No. So if you step out and then step back in, you'll take damage.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but so I would only take one instance of damage though.
Yes. So you can avoid this turn's instance of damage.
And then just take damage every turn going forward.
Right.
Why not?
Okay. I assume you. Oh no, you don't bonus action disengage, do you? Because you bonus
Oh.
action attacked.
Yeah, no, never mind. I'm gonna sit here and take damage.
Okay. So let's see. Same damage when it enters the wall or ends its turn there. Yes. Okay. So you take 27 fire damage.
Yikes. Not disengaging was a bad idea.
You can uncanny dodge there, right?
Nope.
Nope.
It's not an attack roll.
Oh,
Nope,
I thought
that's
that
just
was
me getting hit.
You could have
Well,
uncanny
don't
dodged
you?
it.
Well, you failed the dodge, right? Well, you have evasion, right? So you still take
You
like
can
half from
uncanny
earlier,
dodge
right?
the first.
No, evasion only works
Evasion
if you
doesn't
get a
affect
saving
this.
throw.
Yep.
Oh, so he got the evasion earlier. Okay.
He
Yep.
would have if he's you got
Well, I
the
still get
evasion.
that. Hey, half,
Yeah.
right? Something like that.
I think so. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So that is Elijah's turn. So it is now Isabella's turn. You've just seen your father go up in smoke, literally.
I kind of look and I can't really see where he is, but I just sort of feel out with my powers, and I'm going to, with disadvantage because I can't see him, I'm going to cast Psionic Bolt on him. Does a 17 hit?
I believe a 17. Yeah, 17 hits him.
All right, so he does take the damage. Yeah, so 8 damage, and he is pushed 15 feet away from me.
Oh, okay. So to there. I can do this. 1, 2, 3. So you just blast him out.
Get out of there. And then, do I see anybody just like in the fire in a place where they're going to take damage their next turn if they don't move?
Everybody that's in the circle. Yeah.
But
Like, I
is there
mean,
anybody who's sticking out enough that I can see them?
Me.
Elijah probably, yeah.
Bonus action, I'm going to psionic shift, and I'm going to move Elijah 15 feet towards the other guy out of the wall of fire.
Towards Jerzun.
Yep.
So you want to put him there?
Yep. Just
That works for
you
me.
get out as well.
Okay.
All right, that's my turn.
That's pretty good.
That's what I do.
Tenellis.
Okay. So, let's see here. I should have put my skeletons down. Let's see here.
Oh, he also needs to make a concentration check. It's probably going to pass, but
Nat 1. Wall of fire dissipates.
Yay.
That
Holy
one!
crap! $2 million right now. Damn it!
All
I
right.
thought I could manifest anything at that point. Shit.
All right, I'm casting Dance Macabre, and since it is like dancing themed, can I throw in a little minor illusion? Their bows are actually like cellos and violins and shit, and they're knocking them with arrows.
Absolutely, yeah.
and they're shooting them at them. They do the
Just gonna
little.
say, can they just look like
They add
skeletal watch
they add
movies
to
off?
the instruments.
Sashay
Yeah.
left.
And they're playing One Winged Angel.
Yes.
Ramon shows up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And these are with the adjusted stats, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 9, 18, 18 damage.
Okay, let's see here. And then this is Frederick's.
That'll miss.
And then Doug's going to. Oh, okay. Well, Doug's over here. Well, Doug's at 1 HP. He's just gonna like stand over here or something. And it's my action to do all that stuff. So I guess I'm just, I'm conducting my little band. So that's my turn.
They're all dancing. Nephron is laughing at all of this still. Minx.
That bastard in the fight.
5, 10. Actually, I think he's going to mantle to give everyone. Well, not everyone. How much is it now? 11 temporary HP for myself, Jock, Elijah, Aerith,
Appreciate you.
and
Actually,
Doug? Question mark.
Doug is at 1 HP, so you can do that. He's currently on
that.
fire, but it's not killing him.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
He's like Mr. X when he got exploded on. He's just like a little on fire.
And then. Then he'll just mock him.
Let's see, how much temporary was that?
11.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Groovy.
What do you say to mock this man?
I can't believe you fell for the oldest trick in the book.
I'll have my revenge. You'll see.
I can't believe you played hot cross buns. I was proud of.
Okay, that puts us at Aerith.
All right. Hey Elijah, how you looking?
Oh.
Okay. Um, there you go, bud.
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna get out of this line. Let's see. I think that'll be it for me.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. That puts us at Jacques then.
Alrighty. With the flanking, first attack, 24.
Yep, that'll hit.
I'm gonna do a rip attack as well, so he needs to make a strength saving throw. 8 slashing from that, and then an extra
You trip him.
6. He falls prone.
Okay.
He has not drawn any weapons, has he?
He has not had a chance to. No. He has his lyre in his hand.
Okay.
He's cast a spell.
Second attack,
Yep,
19.
19 will hit. Yeah.
All right. That'll be 10.
Okay. How do you want to put this poor bastard out of his misery?
As I just like I sweep his ankles with my shield, like in the shins to just knock him down, and then as I do, I bring the sword up, point, grab it with both hands, and just ram it down into his chest.
So he kind of coughs smoke, and as he dies, he whispers his last words to you. It's like, um, what are his last words gonna be? He doesn't have very much time to think about it, but I
Boss
do.
Buns sucks.
He's just gonna be like, but I never learned to play a different song.
That's so sad. Resurrect him right now.
Now I feel
He,
bad.
he disappears in a puff of smoke, leaving behind only his physical possessions.
I use minor illusion to play the world's smallest violin.
Playing Hot Cross Buns,
I
but
didn't.
better.
It's just force of habit. It's just force of habit.
What?
I locked the door to the office
Oh.
and had the key on me.
Uh-oh.
So Tika was pounding on the door. It's like, let me
me
in. Let
Let
me
me
in.
in.
Door stuck!
Your router cables.
Oh no. Don't do that. You can't play Final Fantasy either if you do that.
It's true.
Alright, you gotta bring the shadows.
Alright, continue your game.
Okay, that's fine. They just killed this man.
Yeah, kill it.
Tell T guy I said hi.
Vagabond says hi.
Aw, say
We
hi.
all say hi. Hello,
They
hello,
all-
hello.
Minx also
Moo.
says, or
I'll say hi back.
you say, Kuzco says hi. Rack says hi. Everybody's saying hi.
Say hi to me.
Wait, don't put words in my mouth.
Lev says,
Hi.
don't put words in my mouth. Okay, we can kill the dramatic music since you're no longer fighting this guy.
I mean, yeah.
I guess.
Nephron is going to finish his giggling fit and just be like, "Oh man, that was good. Couldn't have done better myself. What a I'm so glad that I'm working with a group of professionals here."
Uh huh.
Da, this is often the case.
Let's see. Jerazoon's lyre glitters amongst his worldly possessions.
Seems important.
So from here, we need to go in and deal with the big boss man, huh?
That appears to be our next course of action, yes.
I'm gonna pick up that lyre first, though. It's shiny.
It is
Eh,
shiny. You realize it's probably magic.
I will take a look at this, huh?
Okay.
I'm going to use, like, if he had a sword or, like, anything else, I'm going to use whatever I can to just bar this door closed so the salamanders can't come back.
Okay. Yeah, you can bar the door.
Yeah.
It is now locked. He's not there. So yes, so Nephron is going to point and say, yes, the prince's chambers should be just beyond, or are just beyond that door to the right.
Let us go.
It sounds good. I'm certainly taking this instrument with me.
A lyre made of solid gold likely has very poor acoustic qualities.
Duh, I agree with this.
It also must weigh an immeasurable amount. Are you sure you can carry it?
It's magic. I don't think the gold is solid.
I see. Just floats away.
Nephron kind of peeks in here.
Uh,
I see constructs ahead.
The
whoop.
golems do not appear to react to your presence. And he is now
Uh,
opening the door.
Neferon, any word on these things?
Well, they should only activate if you try and open one of the doors without a key.
And
I think
you have a
Jerazoon.
key.
I do not. No, they have the keys to their rooms. Jerazoon should have the key to his room.
I float his key over.
Yeah. Uh, that's this door over here. If you want to go over and unlock it.
I unlock it from across the hallway.
Okay. Do you also open it from across the hallway?
Good
I'll
point.
let Minx do that.
No, no, I don't feel the need to jock. You go open it.
I open it from across the hallway.
The golems remain quiescent.
Eh, I don't like golems.
So you see, there's a large bed in here with brass posts and silk curtains,
If only
and
persistence was
a
here.
cushion that looks like it would have had a lyre on it. Uh, is like a lyre is normally stored there.
Lyre is stored in this location.
Anything else really in here seem of note as I go through everything?
No, you don't find anything interesting as you investigate.
14,
You're proficient in investigation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So your floor is like
I think. Or
okay,
15.
yeah, yeah. You go through all the drawers and you don't notice anything particularly interesting.
Okay.
Which door leads to the prince's chambers?
The south door, although I believe the prince is in there and he has the key on him.
Where does the north door lead?
That would be um, a lounge.
Did we tell him what we're after? Like, does he know?
Yes,
He
yes. He
knows what
was the
we're
one that
after.
Okay.
he was the source that Hell was using
Okay.
to.
Is the book in the lounge by chance, or is it with the prince?
It would be with the prince.
Hmm,
He doesn't trust anybody.
I would not either. So these golems will awaken once a door is opened?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, well, here's a fun thing. If I step behind the golem to the wall,
Uh-huh.
it doesn't have a reason to activate.
No.
The golems are only set to activate if we open a door. So if I
Yeah.
just cut a hole through this wall, I have not touched the door.
That's true.
About this life. Go on. I'm about this. Go.
While he's doing that, how high are the ceilings?
Correct.
The ceilings are... let me look at my notes here. 15 feet.
Alright, does me no good.
Oh, wait, the ceilings in here are actually higher. The ceilings in here are 30 feet high.
That still does me no good.
Do we know if does the prince take guests, or would we have to be like? Because we've been pretty straightforward through this whole thing, well, and we've only fought one group of people.
um, normally he doesn't. Not in his private chambers, at least.
Be willing
Not
for
that
a
I'm
battle
privy
of the
to.
band.
And who would have the key?
The prince.
So he locks it from the inside?
That's right.
What about the other door?
The north door? That's the door to the lounge.
Who was that key?
The.
It's unlocked.
Oh. Ghost girl, please open it.
She has a name, Minx.
Right. Isabella, please open the door.
I do not have the key.
No, it's unlocked.
To the lounge, not
Oh, to the
the.
lounge? The lounge is unlocked? Yeah, I'll open it from back here.
Okay. It opens.
Never. Does he have any like serving people or?
Is there a bar?
In the lounge?
Da.
Yes. Um, let's see. The walls of this chamber are draped with silk and its floor is festooned with cushions. A fountain in the room's center burbles with ruby red liquid, while an inortly wrought brazier stands in the corner.
Ooh.
Da, but is there a bar?
Uh, as you make a perception check. With your
Elijah,
fine,
get in here and look at things.
with your finely tuned nose for alcohol, you sniff and you smell alcohol, and you realize the fountain is filled with alcohol.
Oh my god, it's the promised land.
Hmm. Jacques, you have a very sturdy constitution. Da?
I swore I wouldn't drink anymore, and that looks a lot.
I just a taste so I can see if it is poison or not. No? Mm,
Where's this fountain at?
in the lounge.
In the lounge up
I
north.
would let you know.
Let's
Let me
see,
see.
what vintage is this? I'm gonna take a drink.
You take a drink. Make me a history check, I guess, to try and
The
identify
history.
where it's from. Yeah. Um, you recognize the flavor as fire wine, a fine vintage of fire wine imported from the city of Brass. You also gain 15 temporary hit points.
Oh, that's the good stuff. Just the right amount of spice.
Okay, da. Minx is going to take some bottles from his quiver of holding and fill them up.
Okay. So you're able to fill up. It says it's a fountain. How many
I mean,
bottles do you have?
he could only fit, having looked at the quiver and the spaces that it holds, he could probably only get about 4 or 5 bottles.
Okay,
So,
go ahead. Go ahead and
I
add.
have a bag of holding that just contains skeletons.
right.
I
But do
also
you have
fill up the vial.
bottles?
I fill up the vial that I just drank that blood out of.
The thing is, though, what if I just, get 500 pounds roughly of alcohol?
Just
But
hold the
it'll just
bag
be in the
open.
bag. I don't think the bones
Have you
will.
ever drinking out of a water skin? Come on,
It's like boxed
just
wine,
live
but
a little
Uh,
rough in a
I,
little while.
I'm not worried about the bag. I'm worried about the bones.
That's a good idea. My boys
Okay.
could use some fire. Boys, get over here! Fire away!
the skeletons
The
all come
Isabella
over and
floats
have
skeleton,
a
over
big
and
the
party drinking
skeletons
wine.
get in. Get everybody, all of them. How do I get them over here?
Isabella floats over and makes to drink.
I can't get them through the door. The skeletons jump in the fucking thing. Do they get temporary HP?
They do all get temporary HP.
I'm gonna
They,
take a
they they
sip.
do the classic. They get handfuls that just dribbles through their hands, and they fucking drink at it like a dog, and it goes down their jawbones.
I just
They're loving it.
siphon just like a little stream of it into my mouth.
I will also take a sip.
Just like airport water fountaining it.
Okay. Yeah, anybody who drinks gets the 15 temporary hit points.
Okay. Is
Can
my
I get a?
is my
Can I
dad
fill
mad?
Can I fill the bag of holding full of?
No,
Don't say it so weird.
Dad
What is
mad.
wrong?
I
Um,
don't know.
uh, here I'm gonna say
You made it weird.
you're drinking potions of healing so that
I
you can
only tried
have.
to roll one of those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm working my way back up to full. I'm just currently 10 down.
Okay. Um, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a custom magic item for you guys, and you're gonna get 10 of them,
Hey.
and then we'll call it good. Um, because for some reason this adventure didn't think about people trying to take stuff.
Yeah,
What?
well, apparently it wasn't written by a Catholic.
Are you telling me there's limits to the fucking magical wine?
Telling me that the blood of Christ actually gives me temp HP?
Only if it's
Time to
spicy.
convert. Only if it's spicy.
Potion. Uh,
I can't believe there's a limit to the free refills at this place.
I mean, there's only physically so much.
It is magical. Who knows? Because you know what would be funny? I guess if this stuff was really high alcohol content, you could just make, well, besides the bag of holding also already being a bomb, if you really want it to be, it could be full of alcohol. I think that would be funny.
Alright, so let's create this. Oh, I said. Alright, did it actually create it or did it not? It did not. Great. Okay.
I'll be right back.
honestly, same.
Yeah, I just need to type this in here. Potion.
I will also be right back.
It's pretty rare. Here we go. Okay. So here we go. So you guys will get 10 of these. So you just crack it open and everybody in the party will get the temporary hit points.
Sounds good.
And everybody in the party can start with it. Nephron will also drink with you guys. It's like, I don't normally get to drink this stuff.
This is ridiculous.
All right, what are you guys doing next?
Now with this change, is this like 10 files that we get to take with us, or is it just like 10
They're,
uses of the fountain?
you can take them with you. This is what I'm assuming you're putting into your bag of holding. Is just like
Oh,
10,
okay.
10 casks.
Okay. Well, I know a few people had took a vial or something, so.
Yeah, I was gonna just basically give you the. This is how much you can carry away for the future.
Oh, okay, that seems fair.
Comrades, I suppose the thing to do now would be lure the golems back into this room and destroy them. That way we can access the other door without them beating on us, huh?
Or as I stated, I just cut through the wall. I just cut through the wall and we ignore the door entirely. Maybe that doesn't activate them.
That's a good point. We'll do that.
You do still have Persistence's can opener.
That's what I'm planning on using. We don't need to roll for that.
Oh, you don't need to roll.
Cool.
So are we all agreed on this course of action?
Making a hole? Sure.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't see a reason not to.
Okay. Yep, you carve a hole through the wall. It's not that thick.
I'm actually going to,
Next to
before
the
he
door.
does that, I'm going to be in this doorway, watching the way that
Yeah.
things might come up behind us.
Who's doing the carving?
I'm gonna hand the sword to Jacques. Here you go, Jacques. Who is gone, of course.
I'm back.
Cool. I just handed you Persistence's can opener. Good luck.
What?
The sword
His
of sharpness.
can open?
The plan is you're gonna cut through the wall
Why do I gotta do it?
because you have higher defense than I do.
So we're cutting through the wall to like bypass
Bypass the door
the
because
gaunt.
every other guard has been rolls lawyered out of here, -1. And golems are nothing else if not very rolls lawyered.
Where is this lawyer?
Imaginary.
Imagine. Okay. are we all ready then for the
Well,
for the
one of
hell
us
that
is
this will
still
be?
not here, but yes. Hypothetically, we're
Okay.
all ready.
All right. Are you all positioned where you'd like to be when you try this?
Yep.
Uh,
In my
I'm gonna
mind's
get
eye, yes.
blasted.
on the map as well.
Okay, I'm gonna be holding an action against this stone golem over here.
Okay.
If it activates and appears hostile, I will be attempting to murder it.
Okay.
Um, whenever my screen loads.
Okay. Um,
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. Baldur's Gate went 3 wins Game of the Year.
yeah. Okay, if we're ready, Jacques, can you please make me an attack roll?
Okay. Alrighty. So I guess I'd be like right. I guess I'd be like right there to be at the wall. Um. Alrighty. Um. Is this like this isn't this sword isn't like a +1 or anything? It's just
I believe it's a +2, but I'll need to check.
2.
Um, I don't need this step.
I think it went on to Aerith's uh,
Character
character
sheet,
sheet
yeah.
along with the shield. Even though we've been passing it around like a prop.
Let's see. No, it did not have any bonuses to hit.
Alrighty.
All right. You're able to very carefully cut into the wall. There's a moment where you're cutting through and you feel like the resistance change slightly, and you're able to dodge out of the way of what appears to be like a trigger rune that you feel like if you had cut through it, it would have triggered the golems also. But you're able to avoid it and avoid nicking the door or anything like that. And so you cut a passage through the door. So I'm just going to open this, and you guys can go in um, through your hole that you've made. And the golems do not activate. So you enter the prince's
Cool.
chamber. Let's see. The luxurious appointments of this palatial bedchamber are at odds with its back wall. There, scorch marks and cracked masonry radiate from a grotesque face carved into the stone, its forehead set with a blood-red gem. Sitting on a desk off to one side is a black tome, its cover emblazoned with fell iconography.
Does this face appear alive?
No, it appears to be made of stone and not
I
moving.
want to Arcana it. What the fuck is this thing?
The
I'll use
book.
one of my. Yeah,
Are
let
you?
me use one of my charges. Where's my thing? What's this, like 1d8 or what is my feature? Oh, it's a 1d6.
What are you arcanaing?
This mysterious. I thought yours was a big spooky book in here.
Okay.
The book you have
So
hid.
you go and you look at the book and you reach out your hand to touch it, but then you realize this isn't the real Book of Vile Darkness, although it looks like it. This is actually a mimic.
Not another one.
Oh, I recognize that. Oh,
Who
let me
knew?
try.
What happened?
Hmm?
Somebody went somewhere weird
What?
Oh.
because it maybe
It might have been me. I see all now.
you see
And
all
I
now.
haven't done
Okay,
anything.
I also see all.
okay. Something went wrong with the lighting on this because you should not be able to see all. But I mean, I guess we're kind of towards the end. Okay. So yes, so you recognize that the book is actually a mimic. And looking around and detecting magic around the room, you can detect on the gem there is a strong aura of abjuration and transmutation magic. And then there's also a strong aura, like an even stronger than the other two things I mentioned, of conjuration magic. Um, yeah, on the whole door.
This door we bypassed.
No, this is the face at the back of the room that's on the wall.
Oh, is there another door? Secret door?
Maybe a secret door.
Secret tunnel.
Let's see. I guess with the 25 Arcana, you can probably identify all the spells. So you can tell that the gem has a glyph of warding and a disintegrate spell cast on it,
That's
and
no good.
then the whole face has imbued with a demiplane spell, and they're all like connected together. So you feel like if you could activate the gem in the right way, you could activate the demiplane spell. But if you activate the gem in the wrong way, then you'll activate the disintegrate.
Oh, here I thought this was like it disintegrates you and it puts you in a box in another dimension. But it sounds like you have to get the combo right, or you get disintegrated. Or maybe it's both. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna do my usual trick on mimics because I love the little guys. I love collecting them. They're like my Pokemon cards, my digital monsters. All right,
Mhm.
I'm gonna charm the little guy. I'm gonna pull out some honey wined meat from a bag. Who knows where the meat came from? And yeah, I'm gonna charm that mimic. Where the fuck is my spell at?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see what it thinks of your charms.
Ooh,
Oh
you're a
man,
wily one.
it knows its place.
Hmm.
It kind of goes rah, 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 as you go to reach out to touch it, extending pseudopods, forming a mouth. It's like the monstrous book of monsters from Harry Potter.
Well, it's not really gonna do anything right there. So is the gem and the book and like this face like separate things? The gem like in the face or something?
The gem is in the face. Yes. The gem. Uh, let's see. Yeah, the gem is set into the statue, the face's forehead.
Uh, well, I guess I'll just let Elijah know. Elijah, you're good with your fingers, so that gem will disintegrate you if you do it wrong. Or it'll take you to a mysterious chamber. So I'll leave that to you.
I don't do well with magic. And I guess I'll go over and inspect it though, see if I can get any like ideas.
Okay. Do you want
Scuff
to do
marks
like
on the stone if things are moved. I don't know.
you want to do like an investigation?
I can give it a shot.
Okay. You don't see any physical mechanisms to manipulate. So it must be something that you have to do or say or otherwise like trigger without actually um, physically manipulating any kind of like mechanics.
Okay, I'm gonna share that with the party, and I'm gonna look at our resident floating girl to see if she can find out anything weird.
Does the mimic
I'm-
know anything?
I am not inclined to the arcane, but I have one idea. Let's see. What's my
Can you
range on this?
probe the creature's mind? It probably has a memory of something.
Uh, eh, it's not what I'm thinking. I just want to see. Does the mimic? Oh wait, no, mimic's a creature, not an object. Shit.
Mimic is a creature, yes.
Yeah. Which also means if his spell Invisible Force soon becomes a mimic finder, because if I can't pick it up, it's a mimic. That's unfortunate. Doodah, doodah. Oh no, I'm not. An Arcana check doesn't make sense. I don't really have any psionic ways to detect anything. I can grab one of the stone golems and slam it into the crystal. Oh, and I think I'm going to do that with the mimic first. So I'm going to cast Fulcrum. Sweet. I do not gain any strain. So I'm going to pick the mimic up, and I'm just going to open its book pages, and put them over the gem.
Okay. Um. Hmm. So it's gonna need to make a dexterity saving throw. Probably disadvantage because it's like being shoved up against it. Oh, sorry, disadvantage, not advantage. So it fails. So it's going to take um, Jesus, 74 force damage and be disintegrated. It is
No!
now dust.
No, little guy!
I have deactivated the mimic trap.
I'm gonna run my fingers through the pile of dust. No!
I do not know how to activate the demiplane, but at least the disintegrate is no longer an issue. Uh,
My hands are covered in dust. I'm going to try to activate the gem.
Let me double check something.
Oh, okay. Now I get disintegrated.
Okay. Once a glyph is triggered, the spell ends. Okay, so yes, you touch it, and nothing happens.
But can I finagle it?
You want to pull it out?
Well, I don't know. I just want to like mess with it until I get it to work. Just like I'll hit it.
You hit it. It is like hitting stone because it is stone.
Open.
All right, I'll
Sesame.
try my last trick. Open sesame.
Uh,
Gotta
you know
try it,
what?
right?
Hmm.
Am I not a boy of pure heart, or how did that myth go?
I mean, it was just a password. You
Oh, that's right.
see,
You opened the thing, and then when you went in there, it depends if you took anything.
right.
Okay.
Um, let's see. So you touch the gem and you say "Open Sesame." But this is like having your password be 12345, right? Like,
I mean, absolutely,
I
but
mean,
Well,
yeah,
I
but
haven't
here's
seen
the
the
thing:
I
other.
read it in a book.
if your password is 12345, but if you get it wrong, you get shot in the throat. I feel like that's because not every password is 12345. They'd probably try password first and then die, and then it doesn't matter if it's 12345.
yeah. Um,
Hell, if I had a get it wrong and I die thing, I would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wouldn't do the usual things I do, or accidentally don't press shift at the right time.
Uh
Right. The demi-plane spell does not activate. You feel the spell react to your intent to give it a password, but it does not accept it. You get like a little uh, kind of sound in your mind that it's
Hey,
wrong.
hey, buddy,
Hmm?
come in here.
Yes?
Got any ideas what his password is? We already took off the disintegrate spell, so you can just start saying random things.
Um, let's see. Well, his birthday is, and he starts trying things. It's like, I wonder, it could be his motto. Let's see, Atka Ignari. And with that, the door opens.
Hey, there you go.
Well, after you.
I mean, you can go first. We don't
Oh,
mind.
I'm not allowed in here. I'll await you in the audience chamber.
Out of curiosity, what did his motto mean?
Uh, let's see.
Big butts and coconuts. Let's go.
Somehow I do not think that is what
Uh,
his motto was.
Somehow I do.
it's all flames.
That's it. His motto is all.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. It's not a very good motto.
And open sesame didn't work.
This place is
Give it a shot.
odd. Nah,
Hmm.
this place is odd.
Okay.
I should make my password all is milk. They'll never believe that.
All right.
I just don't like anything about that. Are we being transported?
Yes, I will transport you in just a moment. Yeah, here we go. So you're going to be coming in from the bottom of this map.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
There we go. So you see there's a grand chamber, and across the room, uh, you see an Efreet that you recognize as um,
Prince
the
Ali
prince.
Alibaba.
I'm getting things set up in the
Aliyah
background here.
Boo Boo.
Right. So you guys are starting all the way down here. So you go ahead and start putting your tokens.
I'm gonna put mine on there.
Are you not? All right, now put Elijah on here. Here we go.
Yeah, sorry, I'm out for a moment.
Okay. As you enter this demi-plane, and the prince looks over at all of you and he says, "What's the meaning of this intrusion? Who are you?"
Eh, we played a musical number for Jazaran, so magnificent and wonderful. He thought you simply had to hear it.
That's there's no possible way that he let you in here. You're obviously intruders.
Then why are you asking why we're here?
I mean, I guess I'm just so shocked at what's happened.
That's fair. You can continue to be shocked. Why don't you let us
Hey,
approach and we can talk this over?
Aerith, that's a one-liner if ever I've heard it.
Hmm?
That's a one-liner for Aerith if I've ever heard one. You can continue to be shocked.
I mean, do you want me to pop it off? Because I can. But
I mean, I think he recognizes that we're hostile no matter what we do at this point.
I know, but I kind of want to see where Minx takes this.
Besides, a place this large and empty, surely you haven't had a meaningful conversation in quite some time.
I'm having quite a meaningful conversation as he holds up a book that he's holding in one hand. It's covered in fell runes. It's obviously the book.
Is this one of those things where the person talks about how valuable it is to read?
I mean, yes, it's full of very important information.
But then that's not the conversation, is it?
No, but it's important nonetheless. Anyway, um, I'm gonna give you one chance to leave. I don't know who sent you.
The
They've
Empress.
It, it,
Which
you
empress? Do you have any
aren't.
idea how little that narrows it down?
I'm a little surprised you aren't more curious about who sent us to infiltrate your lair and deal with all the other stuff
Yeah,
to
that's
bring
what
us
I'm
here.
asking you. Who sent you?
Well, no,
It's
I thought you said you were giving
the
us a chance to
Alvarez.
leave. If you want us to know, to tell you who sent us, we need to have a proper conversation.
Listen, I don't really have time for this. The Empress of the Alvarez. She said she wanted us to come down here and grab your, what I can only imagine is hooked on phonics for assholes. So, if you'll politely hand it over so we can get this
Hooked?
going.
What?
Oh, I'm
I
sorry. Can you not say that? Have you not gotten that far? I believe that hooked on phonics for assholes is in chapter 3.
All
I
right. Well, I can pronounce this. It's called roll initiative.
How are we having this clear of a conversation over this long of a distance?
I'm very
We're
good at
shouting!
talking.
Magic! We are shouting,
The
asshole!
acoustics are not
I mean,
very
just
good.
look at the
There is
walls. It's got
broken rubble
excellent
everywhere. No,
acoustics.
it does
Yeah.
not. Look at the walls. They are broken rocks. Those are not good for sound quality.
Yes, but you don't know understand what type of rocks these are. These are
I love
fireplanes,
just how
jet.
fed up Aerith is with all.
Okay. We got
She's
everybody.
tired and
One,
she wants to
two,
go
three,
home.
4, 5. We're missing one person, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. There we go. Mr. Knocked Up. Descending.
I like to continue to not roll if it's going to be that bad.
All right, Elijah, you're first up.
Yep. He's such a far way away.
He is.
Oh well.
Is this from the Prince of Persia soundtrack? Because if it's not, I don't want it.
Can I get
It's
in
not.
these rocks over here, like right
Yeah.
there? And can I duck down where he can't see me?
You could hide, sure.
Cool.
Like he'll know you're there, but he won't be able to see you.
That's all that matters.
All right. You're hiding. It's DC. Okay. Let's see. All right, Isabella.
And technically, I went to like here, hid, and then like scooted forward.
Okay.
That way, I'm not exactly where he saw me duck.
Right. All right. he's gonna use a legendary action to rush out of the bathtub to there.
I didn't
Isn't it,
really.
isn't it more like a hot
Taking
tub?
bath?
His hot tub, yeah.
It's a literal hot tub.
And then it'll be Isabella's turn.
All right. Isabella is going to. Ah. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why isn't this staying again? It was just staying when I didn't want it to. Alright. Move 30 up. How far away is this piece of shit? What are the range? Oh my. I thought I wasn't going to be able to do anything, and then you had him move forward as a legendary action, so...
Yeah.
I have Fulcrum going. Range of Fulcrum, though, is only 60 feet. Are there any, like, large objects or boulders anywhere around?
There are rocks, yeah.
Are we, like, standing on rocks, or is this, floor kind of,
It's
like,
a smooth stone floor, yeah.
It's a smooth stone floor. So, like, Jacques isn't standing on, like, a boulder.
No.
Okay, these braziers? What are...
Yeah, they're here.
They're here?
Are you gonna throw a brazier at him?
I can't. It's too far away. I was hoping to, if somebody was standing on a rock, pick up the rock and, like, use that to move them forward, but I don't think I can do that. Instead, I know as a bonus action, I'm just gonna shift Jock forward 15 feet.
Okay.
Actually, no, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to use my action to, move Jacques. Let's see, how far can I move him? I can move him 30 feet in any direction. Because I'm a psionic, I can move him an additional 10. So I'm going to move him 40 feet. So I'm going to move him there.
Okay.
And then as a bonus
Just
action,
rocket forward.
I'm going to shove him an additional 15 forward.
It's like,
There we
here,
go.
Dad, you deal with that.
Fastball special.
All right, I
Whoosh.
cast Datapult.
Yeah, basically.
Catapult. Right.
Yep, that's me.
At the end of your turn, as a legendary action, he's going to hurl some flame at Minx. So 7 fire damage to Minx. That was a really terrible damage roll.
Oh, how high is the ceiling, by the way?
And I am happy for it.
Let's see. Like 50 feet?
Okay.
Now, since he was in the hot tub, is he like naked?
He's got a loincloth. You can see he's got little swim trunks.
Is it like a fiery loincloth? Does he have like the fiery towel on?
Yeah, he does have a fiery towel on.
Beautiful. That's all I wanted.
Kevin, I want to know more.
Use your mind palace.
In this case, your mind slut factory.
That's more accurate.
What are you doing groping around in there? That's not for girls your age.
I have memories of many married families and childbirth.
Yeah, and
It's a terrible
Honestly,
thing.
that's
I will not be
distressing.
doing anything of the sort.
so good for you.
Fire is...
Go into detail though.
No.
Yikes.
You can't hide your secrets from me forever.
He's gonna fly
I will find out where babies
up into
come
the
from.
air by the ceiling. So he's gonna be 50 feet up.
Oh, I get to see under the, the fucking lava skirt.
And
That's
he...
no stuff for making him fly up. Describe that in detail.
Yeah, please. What is the gender of this
No.
genie?
No. I mean, he's obviously male presenting.
But is he
Yeah, both.
presenting?
Yeah, what's presenting?
Yes.
Ay, Dios mío.
Does
We
the
had to get
adventure module not go
demonetized.
into detail about this guy getting in the hot tub and his fucking big genie flopping around?
He's gonna throw some fire at Jock. So 2 attacks at Jock, which both I think miss.
Miss.
So
Block.
flame
Block him
uh,
with the shield, deflect the other with the sword.
flame rains down on you, um, but your armor is proof against his attacks for now. Minx.
Um, I forget the math for targeting creatures in the air.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If they're within range horizontally, they're also within range
So
vertically.
remember,
Okay.
Jajatua physics are there's a
We're in the plane
hypotenuse.
of fire.
Well, we're also even in Jajatua reality. We ruled during Westgate that like the world is grid based.
Okay. I've heard many weird things from the Draconic Institute of Learn Making's
Yeah.
physics department.
It really,
It really messes with their heads.
it really, yeah. Kasani figured it out years ago. I'm glad you guys are finally starting.
We weren't allowed to study it under Grozny because we asked how he could fly, and he didn't like that.
Oh,
You know what? I'm gonna move up this far. Turn on my platinum shield. Fizzband's platinum shield as a bonus action. And then I don't have much faith in this, but I'm still gonna fire off a trumpet to the face. Oof.
okay.
Oh,
He's going to legendarily resist that.
dang. Alright. Well, he still takes the damage.
Okay. So that's going to be 8 damage. Alright. Anything else?
Move action bonus. I'm good.
Okay. At the end of your turn, as legendary action, he is going to hurl some flame at you. And I miss, I think.
There.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the
Okay.
liquor store.
Jacques.
Corner. The boys say they want some gin and juice, but I really don't wanna be a buzz like I had last week. I must stay deep, cause talk is cheap. I like Angela, Pamela, Sandra, and Rita. And as I continue, you know they're getting sweeter. So what can I do? I really bag you, my lord. To me, flirting is just like a sport. Anything fly, it's all good. Let me jump in, please sing in the trumpet. A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Rita's all I need, a little bit of Tina's what I see, a little bit
Go
of Sandra
with.
in the sun, a little bit of
Let's just go with.
all night long, a little bit of Jessica, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your man.
Sacred Flame. So that's a deck save.
Okay. He nimbly dodges out of the
He
way.
passes, so no damage.
Mambo number 5.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Can't fight at range. Coward, get down here.
He's gonna hurl a bit of flame at you and also miss. Tenelis.
Well, that's an arrow range. Alright, I'll get everybody's position here. In a position that is not super fireballable. Actually, these are rocks. That's not there. Here. I kind of spread out a little bit. Let's see here.
Trumpet. The trumpet.
Too far.
Mambo number
Here.
5. A
Well, not super fireball proof. Okay. Well, it's the ITR or something. I don't know. Okay. Commence the shooting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wow. Okay.
It's 13, 25,
And then with Frederick.
36, 36. Ouch.
Now let's see here. Too far away. Okay, you can go like 5 more feet. I forgot where I was. I think I'm just there. Okay, well, I can't hex. It's too far. It's too far. Let's see here. Well, I could give him a dream, but he's not asleep. So, 1, 2, 3.
That's going to be 3 hits, so 33 damage.
That is the turn.
Pretty good
Okay,
turn.
I give all the skeletons orders to fire on the genie.
Okay, let's see. He's going to throw some fire at you, Daedalus. How's an 18 feel?
Oh, that one miss.
Okay. That puts us at Aerith.
All right. I think it's time to make it a little cloudy in here. Because I believe. Because how tall are the ceilings?
50 feet.
The room is wide enough. But yeah.
Ouch. It's not currently raining.
That's fine. There's no rain in Spain.
Okay, he's going to need to try and dodge. He fails.
I am, in fact, going to destruction that. That's 60 points of damage.
Ouch. He is blasted with lightning.
Real lightning.
And then I'm gonna move over here, away from Skeleton Hill.
It's a bad neighborhood.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Elijah.
Well, I can't get close enough to not fire with disadvantage, so I'm just going to aim.
Okay. "23 will hit, but you only do the 15.
Yep. That's gonna be me most of this session.
Okay, Isabella.
Alright. Going to move up 30. Going to push Jock forward 15 again, bonus action. And then Fulcrum, I'm going to move him up in the air because I can move.
And I'm just gonna crash.
And you're just
No,
floating?
Fulcrum, I can hold you. So I'm going to hold you next to him. And it's like, go, father, get him.
Isn't
Your
he
father
50 feet in the air?
uppies. Father uppies.
He is
Go.
50 feet up in the air.
Oh, well, he's... All right, I can move him 30...
Father
I can move him
uppies.
40 feet, so... But no, wait, no, guess what it is?
Wait,
Because
he's
I moved close enough where I pushed him 15 feet
diagonally, and then I moved him 40 feet. So I can move him a total of
So 35 feet.
55 feet.
Okay.
So he's next to him. I did the math on
We
my turn.
we have achieved enough
We've achieved
thrust in the
liftoff.
dad railgun for him to achieve lift.
Uppy father.
If only Elijah had held his attack, because he would have known this was going to happen.
No, it's just he turns around and he just goes, daughter, uppies.
That makes it weird. Vroom!
That makes it weird.
All right, and
That's
You don't have the memories of all those parents and their children and their uppies?
I do, but it's
Would've
Then
been
what's
nice
there
if
to
that
be
never
embarrassed
happened.
about,
I
child?
don't know.
It's uppies.
I'm a traumatized little. It's just a little me.
Did the elder brain
Can
give you
you
uppies,
stop
child?
saying
It's my
uppies?
birthday.
Is that how our two races are alike? Is it both in the joy of uppies?
Oh boy. Let's not.
This is why. This is the arguments I wanted to bring towards the elder brain.
All right. Well, Elijah, you're right here, so he's gonna smack you with his scimitar. He's gonna pull it.
Elijah.
Oh,
Or,
I
sorry,
didn't go
Jacques.
uppies.
Jacques.
I
Jacques.
got no uppies.
Yeah, what's up?
It's gonna be 2 more
He's
misses.
attacking me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, father. Tank him.
Just blasting off the shield as he's rocketing up. I wish limit gauge was full.
That puts us
When are
at
we gonna get an uppies
Minx.
gauge?
An uppies gauge.
An uppies gauge. Oh
We could
god.
also
no.
add a throwed up gauge.
Tummy hut.
I threw up.
Where are we in the turn order? We did uppies.
Yes. And I'm taking a look at distance. But I don't got it for that yet. Okay. That is unlikely to work. I'm gonna see about just mocking him.
Okay. Twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Ooh, a fail.
He fails the first one for 9
Okay.
psychic damage.
So his whiz is slightly lower. All right, good to know. Good to know.
What insults are you hurling at him?
He's cussing him out in Draconic, mostly about how his sense of style and taste is nothing compared to Grozny.
Okay.
Do you think Grozny gave uppies?
Oh, absolutely. That dragon I met in the courtyard, he got uppies as a baby.
Okay. At the end of your turn,
Maybe we're not so different from Grozny all along.
this legendary action, he is going to fierily rush. So I need Jacques and Minx to make dexterity saving throws. DC 16.
Come on, come on. Something great, something great. Nope. Fail that. 8.
Okay.
Wow.
You each take. So Jacques, you're going to take 4 fire damage, and Minx, you're going to take 8, and you are set on fire. Until somebody takes an action to douse the fire, you're going to take a D10 fire damage at the start of each of your turns.
Okay.
Does the
Cool,
color
I am now a
lightning create
meteor?
rain?
You're now a
Better.
meteor.
Better.
We're going to mark that you're on fire. That's his. It's now Jacques' turn.
So can I move?
No.
Lev?
Nope.
I'm just stuck there.
Yep.
Someone else has to take an action, or can I take an action to put myself
You can take
out?
an action. Someone has to take an action to douse the
Cool.
fire.
I am putting myself out.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Okay.
Because I cannot move. The catapult has failed.
The catapult
I mean,
has
it
failed.
forced him to use that ability, so failure is a strong word.
Okay.
Father, you can understand my power of uppies. This is all as planned.
So Minx, you are not evil aligned, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So Niran is going to look into the Book of Vile Darkness and chant some words in a foul language known as the Dark Speech.
He was reading it in the hot tub?
Yes. So
I always worry
Minx.
about reading paper books in a tub.
Well, see, the great thing about artifacts is that they're not destructible by normal means, so it's perfectly fine.
Oh.
I feel like
Um,
a fire hot tub is not necessarily normal means, but okay.
So Minx, you're gonna take 11 psychic damage, and Niran will take 1 psychic damage.
Okay. Five. Okay.
Okay, and then it is Tenelis's turn.
Oh shit. He's over there now? Okay. Fuck.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying.
Shit. I wish I kept that castle so I could have 5 fewer feet of movement. Well, I can't hex him yet. Why does this thing have a range? Fuck. Why is it 30 feet? Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. So let's see. So that's 9, 24, 38 damage from Eldritch Blast.
Feel like I'm an Imperial Guardsman player or something.
Yeah, very close. And then 9, 17, 29, 41 damage from your skeletons. Ouch.
Hopefully the money's good. I can give all these guys magic bows.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll just shit. Aerith's not gonna like this. But there'll still be more skeletons. Let's get to shift them around here a little bit. But that's my turn.
Okay, cool. So that puts us at Aerith.
Alright. Let's see. Just hit the button. I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
That's another 60 points.
Ouch. So you see, you blast him again, and he staggers back, nose bleeding a little bit of like lava. His eyes are blackened. He says, "No, not when I'm this close. I have all this power at my command." And you see,
Then hand me the book. And you can live to
no,
see another
it's
day.
mine.
Okay.
Dude, you kinda suck. Give up.
You never really learned how to share, did you?
No, and I don't intend to start.
Now this is
Do
why.
you need a mother figure? I'll be your mother.
I am literally a mother. Like, Aerith is
You are?
literally a mom.
My bad. We can be mothers. I mean, I'm a mother too, honestly.
That makes me uncomfortable.
You can do all types of things with alchemy.
Also, this is why the true enemy is selfishness. And also the guy with magic.
Could we bring this back around to a political argument?
But I
Easily.
mean, if you hand us the book, you can live another day and take your vengeance on the Empress.
Yeah, if you think about it, this book hasn't given you any power. This book just sucks. You've been fooled by the people that gave it to you.
I'll show you.
Okay.
You'll
I'm
regret
waiting.
this. Okay.
I
Elijah, it's your
regret
turn.
most things. But alright.
Yep. And you know, no one's within melee distance of him. He's at 120 feet from me, which does in fact mean he's still in range.
14 will miss.
Then I'm gonna sit right here because aiming is movement and bonus.
Okay.
He doesn't
That
attack
puts
me
us,
because I'm no threat to him.
that puts us at Isabella.
Move your
Action.
father.
Gonna move Jacques to be next to the guy again.
Whee!
And bonus action. Tenless was bitching about not being close. Actually, you know what? Yeah, Tenless was bitching about not being close enough. So Tenless, you get pushed 15 feet forward.
Thank you, child. I
And
should remember this.
going to move there. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Careful, Isabel. You might give him a complex.
He is already a very complex individual.
That is true.
I know! Finally, someone with the intelligence to recognize me.
Alright, that's me.
Okay. It's Niren's turn. You know it. You love it. We're gonna get a wall of fire in here.
Is this the power that your book commands? A wall of fire?
Not there.
Boo.
He'll put it. No, he doesn't want his butt sticking out of it. So it's gonna be pointed inward. So I need a dexterity save from Jacques. DC 16.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's fail.
All right. So you're gonna
Taking more
take
damage just from everyone else.
29 fire damage.
29. Ow.
But that is his turn.
Cool.
So that puts us at Minx. The fire is also turned inward. So you can step into it if you want, but you will take the damage automatically.
I don't think he wants to do that.
Okay.
What kind of action does it take to put out the fire?
On yourself is just an action. He's also not knocked anymore.
All right, I'll put the fire out.
Okay. You take your action to put the fire out. Oh, and Jock also put his fire out, so.
I'll step up here. And
Is he on the ground now, by the way?
He is on the ground now, yes.
Okay, I probably would have put your Chalk on the ground and let go of him, if that's the case.
Wait.
Okay, yeah.
I also didn't realize he was on the ground. I'd have moved.
Mix is gonna heal himself with a word because it's a bonus action. And that'll be it for him.
Okay.
I could have went 70 feet and fired from there.
At the end of your turn, as a legendary action, Jacques, you're the only one that sees this, but Prince Niren is going to surround himself with shadow and flame. As a kind of armor of shadows.
Okay.
So then it's your turn.
Okay. All right. He's gonna swing. Gonna make our first attack. Let's go.
Okay.
Does he have a weapon in his hands?
He does. He has a scimitar. He has a scimitar in one hand and the book in the other.
Okay. First attack. 25.
That'll hit.
All right. We're gonna put a level 2 divine smite into that.
Okay.
And we are also going to do a disarming attack, which is a strength saving throw.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your
So
smite.
it takes
Okay.
28 damage from that attack.
It's 20. Okay. And then he also takes additional damage from the disarming attack, right?
Which I rolled into that which is in that
Oh, okay.
48.
Okay. He
'Cause
keeps
it's
hold of his
3d8. Okay.
He keeps hold of his weapon. You slice through the shadows surrounding him, but it does sap your energy, and you take 18 damage. Wow, 18 necrotic damage.
Oof. Also, concentration check on the wall of fire.
Yes. So it was what? It was a total of 28, so it's a DC 14 concentration check.
Yeah.
He's going to
Wall of
legendarily
fire. Fire.
resist it.
Damn.
Resist.
Okay. Second attack.
20
20.
will hit. Yep.
All right. Another level 2 divine smite and another disarming attack.
Okay.
So that'll be 9. And then he'll take 8 total from the d8, so that's 17 damage from that.
Okay. You do not take splashback damage because you cut through his armor already, but he does need to make
Okay.
a
Oh,
concentration
thank God.
check, which he passes this one.
Okay.
What about the dropping save?
Oh, yes. And then against the disarming, what's your disarm save DC?
The disarm save is 16.
All right. So you're throwing away his scimitar.
Yeah, I just as I was throwing it behind, I'm basically just swinging it
Why
behind
have a
me.
scimitar? All right, whatever.
I was also thinking the same thing, but
What?
I wasn't gonna say anything. He has the book, and it's a weapon.
What?
No.
I mean, is he out? Am I capable of doing that? Because it just says that it says to. It just says disarm. Let's see. Drop. Oh, one item of your choice. Yeah, he drops the book,
Okay.
and it just hurls the book behind me.
Okay. He reaches out. You knock it out of his head. And he's just like, no.
Your use of vile shadow stands nothing against this. Action surge. Third attack. 19.
19 will hit.
All right, we're gonna use our last second level divine smite, and I need a strength saving throw from him for a trip attack.
Okay.
So it's 11 and another 14. So that's 25.
Okay. So strength saving throw to avoid being tripped. He avoids being
All right,
tripped.
he stays standing.
Concentration check. He maintains
He
concentration.
concentration. Fourth attack. 27.
Yep.
Level 1 divine smite. And I am out of superiority die. So that's 7 plus 8. So 15 from that.
Okay. Concentration check.
Concentration check.
Yep.
He succeeds. And then my bonus action is I will second wind to regain 9 hit points.
Okay. And you don't move, so you're gonna take wall of fire damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the wall of fire damage.
Okay. Ouch.
Okay. Yep.
I am going to, as a reaction, use fortify. How do I close? I just want to close this. I just want to. Yeah, gonna do that. I am going to. I'm going to heighten it to a third level power to make it last for a minute instead of a round. Okay, I take 3 strain. So you have resistance to fire for the next minute.
Oh, that's useful.
Hot damn!
More aptly, less hot. Damn.
Father,
Cool
let me kiss your
down.
boo-boos.
And anybody who's near me can see that my nose starts bleeding.
Okay. At the end of your turn, as a legendary action, um, let's see. I need you to make a DC 16 Dexterity saving throw.
Need me to make a dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
Alright. Come on. Come on. That's a
You are
failure,
knocked
probably.
prone, and you're going to
Bastard.
take 13 fire damage as he beats fiery wings sprout from his back. He's got wings of shadow and flame. Where does the
Alright.
book go when you disarm him? Does it you just said it just goes to the square behind you?
It says, so the whole thing for it is that it says that I force him to drop.
Oh, so
He
it's just
drops. It lands at his feet, so it is at his feet.
it's at his feet. Okay, so he can't. He'll just have to grab it on his turn as his object interaction, I guess, unless you kick it away or something.
Can I do that as a free action?
Object interaction.
You do have an object interaction,
I do.
which I feel like that would count as.
I feel like it.
Just kick it quick with your
So
foot.
yeah, that would be my object interaction would be
Okay,
as
go
I'm,
ahead.
I guess
Go
as a
ahead.
bonus, kick the book away.
Yeah, go ahead and make an athletics check to see how far you kick it,
Come on,
and
Beckham.
what direction.
Nope.
Where
Not very
shit.
far.
Nope. You sprain your
I'm
ankle.
off balance. I'm off balance.
Yeah.
You kick it into his hands.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say you don't really kick it all that far enough to matter.
Father, you suck. Please, Father.
These are
kick
my
better next
lines.
time.
Hey, I can't see anything. Father,
Malcolm
I
is
assume you
mimicking
are
your
doing your
voice.
best in there. I cannot see. I can only see your
Uh,
back.
Malcolm's
emerging
gonna
out of the
use minor
fire.
illusion
Do
to
you,
mimic your
do you
voice.
need to be able to see your target in order to be able to use your powers on them?
You know what? Yeah, and he's completely in that, so you don't have resistance to fire, and I don't have strain.
Cool. Let me
Shit.
just up the more damage that I took then.
Yep.
I am in pain. I
In a
am in
world of
pain.
fire.
We gotta scream out of you, Jock.
Yeah, this
Right. Well,
About to lose
at
another
least
character.
Isabella doesn't have any strain, right?
Yeah, my blood goes back into my nose.
Yeah.
Gross.
Tenellis.
Time cancer.
It gets worse.
Let's see here. So now it's hard to hit him, huh?
You cannot see him. Yeah.
Just go cold, Jock.
That'd be fun.
Oh, that's tempting.
Shit, cool him back off.
What do we got in here? Well, if Drock goes to sleep, I can give him a dream. Oh, shit, I should have, I could have counterspelled Flame Wall. Anyways, don't worry about that. I don't think I can hex him either. 'Cause I can't see him. Okay, well, you know what? We can test his stuff. Okay, well, let's do that. Okay, all right. So, disadvantage, right?
That's right.
2, 3, 4, 5.
It looks like one arrow manages to get through for 13 piercing.
It's about volume. Does that
Yeah.
stop it? Perhaps?
We'll find out. Nope.
Fuck. All right. Well, fine. I'm still. Rada.
You don't have advantage, do you?
Well, I didn't roll with advantage, so let's see here.
The 11 will definitely miss, but you'll need to. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. So they do actually both hit. So for a total of 21 damage. And then he needs to make 2 concentration checks.
I think you have to roll one more time because you have 3, don't you?
Well, the 11 is going to miss regardless.
Okay, gotcha.
Because it's disadvantage. If it was advantage,
Yep.
then yeah.
Yep.
All right, that's it. So then that puts us at Aerith.
Alright, so I can see the tiniest bit of this square. Which means I can aim the fireball there and it will still ricochet into him. Because there's a 5 foot next to it.
Oh, you want to do the lightning blast?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can aim it like
Say, it's also
here.
probably safe to assume if you just smack it in the middle of the circle, you're probably going to hit him.
Yeah. I mean, unless you have to see it.
Nope.
Okay, dexterity saving throw on his part. Oh, he actually makes it this time.
Good for him.
So just 14.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Concentration, success. Elijah.
Yeah. This time I think that we will do some approaching. We're gonna move and bonus action dash to go 70 feet. $35 feet away. Cool. Getting there.
$16 will miss.
Unfortunate.
All right, anything else?
Nope, that's action bonus movement.
Okay, Isabella.
Alright, is he far enough away from the wall where I can do a 20-foot sphere to hit him and not Jock? Because this map is kind of... yeah.
Let's see. So this is a 20-foot sphere. So I mean, you can blast the wall.
Yeah, I just want to
Right.
get him with the edge of it to push him.
Yeah.
Ideally this direction, but yeah.
Yes, you could like put it right there.
Or like even up here. Just the point is I want to blast him. It pushes
you-
from the center of it, so I'd like to blast him in this direction.
Yeah, you could put it there.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Let me cast this spell.
Each creature must make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh wait, I have to.
Okay.
There we go. Did I not code this properly? Bet I didn't. Anyways, he needs to make that save.
He fails.
Alright, so that's... Alright, cool. So it's 5 d6. 5d6 force damage.
Okay.
And
concentration.
he is...
Maintains concentration on the flame wall.
But more importantly, he is pushed 20 feet away.
So to here.
To the air.
Okay.
Alright. And then with my bonus action, I'm going to move Elijah here. I also need to manifest. Forgot to manifest. This is a...
You know, you really ought to just tell me what your plans are. Because I could have been holding an action to use my sword and have a
Isabella
much better chance
doesn't
to
do
hit.
people stuff well yet.
She
Give
needs
me
to
a
get
Puppy
better
father.
about that.
It's like I'm not telling anyone. I'm just going. It's like I am the perfect weapon, and you are all my tools. Dance puppets. It's like,
I love that for her.
you are
Girl
all
boss
useful,
era.
but you are not useful enough to be like consideration. All right, and that's my turn. Just
Such
also
a
know
naughty
that I
girl
can.
needs to be disciplined.
Yeah, just also know that I can be doing this the whole time. Like that bonus action move is a cantrip. All right, it's my turn.
Okay. Hmm.
It's really the first time we fought alongside you.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the first time playing a talent.
He is going to.
I still want to call this class Uppy's father.
The downside to this build is that I have 79 HP, or yeah, 79 HP and 10 AC, and I need to be within like 30 feet of my allies to do anything. So,
Very
I am
vulnerable.
so vulnerable.
Yeah. Well, fortunately for you, Elijah's in the way right now, so Elijah's going to catch 2 scimitar attacks.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Looks like maybe only one of them hits.
And one of them hits.
Okay.
I am going to, as a reaction, I'm going to invisible armor to give him +5 AC.
I only needed 1 or 2.
And then, because it reflected the hit, I assume, I get to, let's see, what button can I do for spell attacks? Alright, this isn't actually going to be, I just need to roll a spell attack. Does that hit him?
It does, yes.
He takes the triggering attack's damage plus my int, so he takes 19 damage.
Okay.
So he goes to strike you, Elijah, and a wall of force like shimmers around you, and the scimitar hit rebounds, and he stabs himself in the chest.
Nice.
Right. He maintains concentration.
He's really committed to that wall.
He is really committed to that wall.
That's the hill he's gonna die on.
Let
Every
it get my
being
turn.
has their virtue, and his is commitment.
Let it get to my turn. I will make him not committed to that wall.
We love that in a prince, though.
Prince, put
Love
down the
commitment in a
book. You're
prince.
meant for so much more than this.
I'm gonna look at Tenelis and be like, get one of your skeletons within melee range.
The books are still within the book is still within the wall of fire. Actually, he hasn't had a chance to pick it up.
Nope.
Jacques knocked it out of his hands, and then Isabella knocked him away from it. So it's Minx's turn.
All right. This way. And then where is it? Oh, there it is. Slam the ground.
Okay.
Dang.
So
Well,
he's gonna
still
take
half.
half of that, so 21.
Yeah. Has Elijah been hit?
Last fight.
I think he's gonna spend his last legendary resistance to maintain concentration.
On
Okay.
the wall
Protect
of
the book.
fire?
He
He,
loves
gotta
that
protect,
wall.
he has to protect
It's-
the book.
True himbo maneuvers.
Minx is then going to use a mantle to give temp HP to who, if they need it, to Jacques and himself and Elijah.
Do you
I'm
have to
good.
be able to see somebody to give them inspiration? I think we've discussed this, right? They just have to be able to hear you.
Yeah, they just have to be able to hear me.
I have not been hit this combat. I still have 15.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
well,
all
it's
drank
also
the wine.
more if you want to reposition for any reason, because, you know.
I think
Like
I'm okay.
if Jacques moves 30 feet to get into a point where then you and he can make flanking on the guy.
Ooh, I do love that point.
Remember, Jacques, that you were prone, so you got to spend half that movement standing up.
All right, never mind. He'll get to this corner and you go to the other corner.
Yeah, I can get to here.
All right. God,
And
fuck
having
it.
done that, Minx is now going to use his own to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Back up this way a bit.
Right? Is that it?
Actually, I'm going to go. I feel like there's no way to get out of like some kind of AoE. He's just going to do a
I
bit of a
mean-
dance and that's it.
Okay. Let's see. At the end of your turn, as legendary action, the flames will swirl around him. I need everybody who's within 15 feet of him to make a DC 16 Dexterity saving throw.
God damn it.
Wait, I am in 15 feet. How did I get here?
He got moved.
Yay.
Alright,
Black dynamite. I'm within
So
15
if you succeed, nothing happens. If you fail,
No!
you're gonna take 16 fire damage.
I keep my skeletons. Wait, I only take 1 damage. Well, that would trigger the
Jock,
skeletons.
make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I don't wanna.
Oh,
15.
Here
and he
comes the
fails.
airplane, Jock. Come on.
He goes right back into his bubble, his safety bubble.
and doesn't trigger an opportunity.
He
Yep.
doesn't trigger opportunities.
That's why he waited.
Bastard.
So Jacques, you're knocked prone again,
God.
and you take the 16 damage.
Well, thank heavens that I had the temp HP.
Medic.
Dude, you're telling me Jacques is hurting. He hits the ground, coughs up blood and ash.
It's Jacques' turn.
Half of my movement getting up. And we're just, yeah, we're just gonna do this, and we're just gonna pump all 40 points of lay on hands into me.
Okay.
The heal's up to 66.
Okay.
If you come over to me, I can pass you a healing potion. You can drink that next turn. All I've got though.
Let's save that.
All right. At the end of your turn, as a legendary action, he's going to do something within the flames.
Kick up the
What's that genie
butt.
doing?
And then it's Tenellis' turn.
Me?
Kind of cold.
I mean, that seems like a
With
good
slight-
You
idea.
might
Slightly
be
better
onto
angle.
something here, mister. You might be onto something. Hopefully he doesn't have, like, resistances. Alright, we'll find out. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. There's the button. Oh. Look at... Oh.
So he'll just take half, which is 18, right?
Can he roll? See if that breaks his concentration. Is he too cold now? He's wearing nothing but a flame top.
He is too
Oh!
chilly.
You extinguish the fire.
The flames die down. They protect him from the worst of the cone of cold, but you do extinguish the flames.
Aya!
See you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ah,
That's what we like to call cryotechnics.
Can we now see what he was doing?
He had surrounded himself with more shadows. So let's see. So that's going to be 10, 20, 32, 42, 42 damage.
Prince, please! Please think about your wife! Think about the small young boys that you love.
Aerith,
You know what I'm gonna do?
you're just going to
Do it again.
drop the lightning on him.
Yeah.
Ouch. Okay, so that's 16.
Are you willing to give us the book now?
Mm,
I promise you, you can rest up and then come to our realm and fight the Empress. I'm not gonna stop you from doing this. It was distinctly her orders. Oh, and there is a man, Niberius, angel fuckface. He did say that your goatee was not great.
And she's the one that's been
Can't believe
sending all those
this.
scam emails.
Niberius said your goatee and your facial hair could never match anything that he has going on, and that you're really just a sham of a prince and shouldn't
She also
even be
said you're a
ruling.
disappointing lover.
That is, I don't know about that.
Of all the things you've said, that is the one that I cannot believe. No one would speak such ill of me.
It's his name. He's one of the special generals. He's long, luscious hairs. If you give me the book, I can A, will spare you, and B, I can tell you where to find him.
Hmm.
He said that your dick was a 10 on the Scoville scale.
That
I-
too.
Don't know what that is.
Very
It's
small.
a scale that goes up to about 2,000.
Oh,
Like the hot
Your dick
peppers.
is not
yes, the
spicy
hot
at all,
peppers,
Prince.
yeah.
So
It is
ten.
mild.
Jesus Christ. You guys are just teaching me about all kinds of scales.
Yep.
I never
Um,
watched that ones.
We'll make a scaly of you yet.
I'm not the one that had an orgy with the Dragonborn, so
I
cool
don't
it. Well, I guess an NPC technically was involved with that, so
Like,
never
So
mind.
you were.
Oh, jeez.
Give us
It's
a
Elijah's
couple more
turn.
campaigns. You'll describe what's under the loincloth for us.
Moving past this, Elijah's turn.
No, hold on. Is he gonna take my offer?
He looks like he's definitely looking to retreat. Yeah. Like he
Just
doesn't.
kidding, Doc.
Make me an insight check.
Inside. And then I should probably head to bed here soon.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm a granny.
Yeah. Um, you think he's going to move to flee on his next turn?
No, I wouldn't recommend running. Drop the book.
He also doesn't have the book on him. It's at his feet
Ah.
currently.
Do not touch the book. You can go, but do not touch the book.
Let's see. Elijah lends his fire. 35 damage.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that I had to aim to get advantage.
Okay. So it's action bonus, everything. Isabella.
Yep.
So bonus action, gonna move Jacques closer to him. But I'm going to fulcrum
joy.
grab the book and bring it to me. And just hold it near me.
Okay, just telepathically or telekinetically.
Telekinetically.
You see. Okay, so then it gets to his turn, and you see he reaches out for the book as it flies out of view. He looks around at you and says, "You haven't heard the last of me," and he casts Plane Shift.
Good for him.
Oh, wait,
Why
Someone
exactly did
stop
we
him.
not just try to kill him?
Someone
Hey,
stop
Tennis.
him.
Tennis, counterspell.
Counterspell. Stop him.
Counterspell, my last spell slot. Go.
Stop him.
Okay. Let's see. So, Plane Shift is a 7th level spell. You're casting it at 5th level because you have to because you're a warlock. So that does mean you have to make a spell casting ability check. So go ahead and roll me a charisma check.
EC of 17.
You need a 17 or higher. Nope.
Oh.
Your heart's really
Wow.
not in it. You've been telling him to live, and your heart's not in it. You really want him to escape, and your magic knows that. It knows what's in your heart. It knows that maximum chaos will be created by letting the prince escape.
I hope he
And
sends me a letter.
he disappears. But
Really good for him.
Isabella has the book in her psychic hands, metaphorically. Literally, actually. Yeah. And so Aerith has to go to bed, and we will continue with the extraction next week.
With the fact that we doubled our army now with all of the people that we saved, plus getting the Duragar, plus the dragon.
I would also like to. We did put it in his head that the Empress did this, and we might have just set him on Niberius, and I'll take that as a win.
Well, unfortunately,
Cool.
Niberius is with us right now and is probably
I
going to
know.
try and take the book from us. So,
Is he with us right now?
yes,
in
he
the,
was
in the plane of
following us
fire?
the whole way as a cloud.
Yeah,
Is the
Elijah
spirit
can confirm
speaking
if
to
you
you
ask
now?
him.
So the cloud's been with us through the entire city of Brass. Damn, we can't surprise this dude for shit.
No.
Nope. It's a conundrum.
Jesus is always
What did
with
it?
you,
What did the Prince's soul
right
look
there.
like?